Imagine moving into a new home and finding out that your neighbors not only don't like you very much, but maybe out to actually get you.
That is exactly what happens in this new film. It's called Lakeview Terrace, starring Samuel L. Jackson, Kerry Washington, and Patrick Wilson. Let's take a look.
What a cast.
Did you leave this door open?
No.
The tires are flat.
They're slashed.
What are you... Chris, what are you doing? Whoever it is, they're gone.
Everything okay over there? I thought I heard somebody moving around over there.
Did you see anyone?
No. I just see you.
We see you, Samuel Jackson. Oh, he's creepy. He's such a good actor.
He is. He really is.
Welcome.
Welcome.
We'll be nicer to you than he was.
Oh, I hope so.
So wait, he doesn't like you and your husband because you're an interracial couple.
That's one of the things,
Yeah.
but it's also sort of a clash of cultures. You know, like he's older, more conservative, more of a strict moral code, and we're like this young, free-loving, Prius-driving, progressive couple. So it's like a clash of cultures.
Boy, the ads, even the stuff they're showing on TV, it looks so terrifying.
It is, really. Our premiere was last night, and my mother, I think she put holes in my arm from gripping. I mean, just everyone was so terrified.
Is your mom one of those kinds of people that while they're watching a movie has to make all kinds of noises?
I like to talk. I enjoy
my gosh,
during
my
the
show
and hold on. No, is your mother like that?
Well, actually, what she used to do when I walked on a stage is hold her breath. And so I
That
would
can be
know
dangerous.
that the person turning blue in the audience was my mother.
Hoda hasn't come to that point yet, but she does make
Mom. Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
So she liked the movie. She was worried about her little girl.
Well, my whole family's in New York, so I got to bring a lot. I had aunts and uncles and my mom, and it was
They
great.
must be so proud of you.
They are.
Is this the first sort of scary film that you've been in?
It is. I mean, I would say Last King of Scotland is a little bit scary.
I love
but
that film.
yeah.
That was an excellent film.
Thank you.
That's the first time I remember seeing James McAvoy.
Yes.
Isn't that his name? James McAvoy in that film. He was so brilliant, and then Atonement and everything else.
So in addition to all your work on the big screen, you are also a spokesperson for L'Oreal, right?
I am, and I brought presents for you guys.
Thank
This is for you.
When
This
it's
is
stuff, you gotta...
Yeah, girls love stuff. And
swag.
this is makeup. It's from the L'Oreal Ovarian Cancer Research Fund. This is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. And they have a Color of Hope collection that they debut every year, and proceeds go to ovarian cancer research.
Oh, they do?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's terrific.
And you can learn more.
all
Ovarian
this.
cancer. My mom is actually a breast cancer survivor.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
So is Hoda.
I know.
How is she doing?
She's great. She's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah. And, one of the reasons why this campaign is so important is because my mom is a survivor because of early detection. There is no early detection with ovarian cancer because we just don't have the research
By the
available.
time you have the
Right.
signs,
Right.
it's usually
That's
a
right.
very
Right.
difficult stage.
So did your mom have a mammogram? Is that how she...
That's right.
She
That's
did.
right. Yeah. And you can learn. I mean, there's so much more to learn because it really is complicated. And I feel like we need to know as much about being healthy as we know about looking good as women. Which is
we
one
pay
of
an
the
awful
things-
lot of attention to
That's
that.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
How long has it been for your mom since she...
God, it's hard. I think it's 4 years, maybe. Yeah.
So after 5, they say that you're sort of completely
But
in
I
the
bet
clear.
it never leaves your mind.
Yeah, I think you do. You must think about it a lot. I mean, there's some days I think about it all the time, and some days I forget I ever had it. I mean, it's just
Isn't that
life
amazing?
is so
Right.
so funny that way.
Well, I think one of the things is we have to start thinking about it preventatively. We have to start thinking about how do we make sure that we're in touch with our bodies so that we know what's going on.
And a lot of the signs for ovarian cancer could be confused with indigestion and
That's
just
right.
regular,
That's right. Actually,
regular
if you
ailments.
go onto L'Orealcolorofhope.com, they have a list of all the symptoms, and you can see stories of survivors and buy the makeup. And it's
We've been
really
getting
exciting.
a lot of stories of ovarian and uterine cancer in for this contest that we're doing called Everyone Has a Story.
Right.
And it is always about the fact that, they didn't go soon enough. They were in denial.
Right.
They knew something was wrong, but because they didn't want to hear the truth, they avoided. But then by that time, the truth is so dire.
Right.
It's funny. There's a storyline in the movie that about my character. She's a little bit out of touch with her body in a way, and it gets in the way of the relationship and the marriage. And I just think it's something that women struggle with. I really identified with that when I read it in the script for Lakeview Terrace.
Kerry, who do you think will like this movie?
I think what's great about this film is that in some ways it's just a thriller. It's like Cape Fear, you know, or Fatal Attraction. It's just, who is this crazy person and how did they get into my life?
Right.
But at the same time, it's got all these fantastic socio-political issues about race and honesty and marriage and love, and you know, it's just a great drama. It's a feel-good. So I think the guys will have something they love, the girls will have something they love. Patrick Wilson, namely. So I mean, he's so dreamy.
We got to leave, and I got to say that. What would you do? How would you feel if somebody was watching porn next to you on a plane?
Well, I think it would depend on the kind of mood I'm in.
There you go. And on that, I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
Still to come, Lakeview Terrace.